Hi everyone, I wanted to thank you for coming to my jamboree party, and I thought to spice things up and make it a little more personal than just being online. I would do a video to show you guys how easy it is to put on jamboree nails. I was a skeptic. I thought, oh no, I can't do that, I won't like it, I'm not a girly girl. Well, lo and behold, I've actually found something I like that's me time. And as you guys know, I'm busy. I have 3 kids of my own. Then I have my husband's stepson here. And they range from the ages of 11 months, 21 months, 7 years old, and 16. So there's not much of me time. These are actually pretty good for parents or moms, women, anywhere that have busy lives, have kids. You can be putting them on, stop in the middle of putting them on, go do what you need to do with the kids, come back, go cook supper, come back, put them on. I use the dry method. I use rice bags. That's the way I have figured it out to be the easiest for me. Others figure out that the heaters are the easiest for them. What stuff I have together today is I will actually be doing a double layer of the silver floral on top of the Adam's favorite. I use, which I have found very useful and does a lot of good work, I use, before I start, the Jamboree Nail Cuticle Care. It helps keep your cuticles moisturized, the back parts of your nails moisturized, so they're not cracky as bad. The supplies I have to put mine on are, usually you have nail prep wipes. I'm out of those, so I have done the next cheapest and easiest thing for me, which is just plain Jane Hy-Vee alcohol prep wipes. Got my handy dandy fingernail clippers, my glass file, a regular file, my handy dandy cuticle pusher backer, and then my stick that helps with pushing the cuticles back that are just a little bit stuck to my nails. And I also have scissors. I have 2 pairs of them, because sometimes one gets stuff stuck on it and I don't have time to clean it off to get it off. And then my homemade rice bags out of my girls' socks. Do it yourselves, or you can be fancy spancy and make yourself some. Thank you very much, Mary. Now, to prep your nails, what I do is I start with my nail cuticle stuff. Put it on my fingers like so, just around the back of my cuticles. I'm only going to do one hand, one finger. Rub it in. That way it gets all nice and into your skin and in your cuticles. You don't have to have this stuff, it's just something I found that I really like. And with having your hands in dish soap quite a bit, and kids, lotions, diapers, wet wipes, your hands dry out. I even use it on my husband who uses concrete, and it seems to help his hands. Then I just take my nails, which I don't want to cut them back any because they're already kind of short. You can have short nails, long nails, and you can even use gel nails. Have your long gel nails on and then put these over top of it, just doing the same steps you use for regular nails. I just file my fingernails to the shape I want them so that there's no rough edges. Start off with this file, then I usually go to the glass file just to make it just a little nicer, finer file. And when you first do it, your nails are going to take you a little bit longer than normal. But the more you do them, the more you get it down, the more you get into your routine. Sorry I'm doing it so late, posting it so late at night, but had to get all the kids done. They're in bed, so now it's me time. I just file them down. Now that the cuticle stuff has had a little bit to sit in, I just go push all my cuticles back. You want to make sure you get them all the way pushed back and all the cuticles off your skin and off your nails. That way, when you apply your nails, they are not touching any skin and they'll get a good seal. As you can see, I just take and push it back. after you get that done, my next step that I usually do, which I can't find today for some reason, is I take a buffer and I buff the top of the nails just to kind of give it a little smoother surface. Then last step is I use my glass file just to file it just a little bit more smoother. That way when it comes time to filing down the nail off, it's just a little easier. And then the next step is, which use that greasy nail cuticle care stuff, so you want to make sure you get all the grease, all the stuff off your fingers, because if there's any grease, it's not going to seal to your nail bed and you will not get a long lasting nail. I've had that experience where I've put them on and they fell right off because I didn't have all the grease off my nails, didn't have them fully cleaned. Okay. While those are drying with my alcohol on them, we are going to do our nails. Some might do it if you're doing two of them, where you do it one color at a time, then you put the overlay on them. Being I do the cold application, I do the two at once. I put them together, then I put it on my nail. That way you're not peeling it off and putting it on, or you're not sticking on your overlayer to your underlayer of nail. So, like this, but which, when I take them off, I figure out which ones I need for which nail. These bottom two here, I don't know if you can see very well. I'll do this one, there you go. Bottom two are for your pedicures. Then you have the rest up here on each side. One side's a each side's a set of manicure that you get in each set. And everybody has different size nails, that's why there's so many. And then you can actually take those and use them on somebody else or use them for another set later. Now how I size nails to my nails is I kind of just overlay it over my nail just to make sure it fits right. You're going to want to see just a little bit of gap, that way you know you're not getting on the skin of the nail, that way you're getting a great seal to your nail. And as you can see, that one right there, the third one over, is the one I'm going to use for my thumb. And I've already put the overlay that I'm going to use on top of it. I just take my scissors, and knowing me, I cut it about halfway up. That way I know I've got plenty for my nail. And all you do with the excess is you cut off what you have excess as close as you can to your nail, and then you will file the rest of it off after you've used your heat to apply it and set your nail. Now this is where if you were using a heater, you would heat it up just a little. You peel it off, stick it on your stick, heat it up a little bit, apply it to your nail. Like I said, that's not what I found easiest for me. The easiest way for me I found is the sock. So I try not to touch any of the gel nail anywhere where it's going to stick on my nail. That way I'm not touching the adhesive to it and ruining the adhesive. My nail has all dried from the alcohol prep wipe. Not done anything else since then. If you go away, come back, make sure you wipe it off with the alcohol prep so you get all the oil, grease, everything. As you can see, I'm just applying it. Sorry. I've applied it. Now I'm going to go get my rice heated up. I put my rice bags in for about 10-15 seconds. Yes, they get hot, so you might want to be careful. Okay, got it heated up. I just take it over and I press it over, keep rubbing back and forth. As you can see, it's kind of shrunk up a little bit, but that's okay. That's what you want. That means you're getting a good heat set to it. And see, there's a bunch of extra. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go cut it, look underneath my nail and cut it off. As close to your nail as you can. And then I hit it with a little more heat just to reseal in case I pulled any of it up. And then I'll turn the camera around where you can see me do the next one. And you take your file, you file in a downward motion, and it kind of cuts off what's left. Another little good detail to do with it is kind of let it cool off just a little bit before you start filing. That way you're not pulling it and it's still it's set. In this set you can either use your glass file or you can use your other file. Either way, either one of them does just fine. I'm going to make sure you get it all filed down, that way you don't have any, oops, you don't have any edges to catch and pull your nail off. And also when they say use heat or a warm, I think coconut oil or stuff like that to take it off, please do it. I was stubborn-headed the first couple times doing it, and I would just peel them off. And because of that, it really messed up my nails. It made it very, very brittle and caused a lot of cracking in the nail. So I've learned not to do that. And as you can see, voila. I hope that has helped some of you guys to learn that it's not that hard to do the nails. And I hope you guys throughout this week have a wonderful time at my party and enjoy the games, as Mary has always done a good job about doing games and wanting your involvement. We do them throughout the day if you're at work. The party will be on Thursday night at night, so grab your PJs, drink, food, comfy clothes, comfy spot, kid-free zone, quiet zone. Enjoy yourself and enjoy the party and enjoy your week. Thank you.